Hello my viewers, Advocate Shehbaz Sheikh here. Let's quickly understand what is a will. A will, also known as a testament, it is a legal document that communicates a person wishes regarding the distribution of their property when they are no longer around to express their decisions. In India, who is competent to make a will? Firstly, sound mind. Any person who is not a minor and having sound mind has the competency to create a will. Secondly, the married woman. Yes, the married woman possesses the right to dispose their property through their will. Thirdly, the person with disability. A person, even individual who are deaf, dumb or blind can create a valid will if they demonstrate their understanding of their action, emphasizing inclusivity and accessibility in the legal process. Fourthly, period of sanity. Despite instances of mental illness, individual still can create a will during the period of lucidity, safeguarding their wishes during the times of mental health fluctuation. After understanding who is competent to make a will, a very important recommendation for all my viewers, which I also recommended to my clients who are competent to make a will, to create a will to avoid any future disputes among the family members over the property right. Let's quickly understand what is notarizing will and what is notarization process in a very simplified understanding. A notarized will is also valid will, but it must be well drafted by the lawyer that has been verified and stamped by a notary. The person making the will, called a testator, simply means a person who makes the will, someone who divides the real property into the will. The notarization will process divided into the three categories. The firstly, drafting the will. A notarized will is a legal document that should be meticulously drafted by a lawyer to ensure the clarity and the legality. I have witnessed a serious blunders and the absurdities in a will drafted by clients through local agents, which they just copy paste the formats. I found the absurdity particularly in the declaration part and mandatory details, which can easily lead to the challenges of the will. The second, how to make the notarization process. Firstly, you have to obtain a stamp paper of 100 rupee or 500 rupee, and on that stamp paper you have to draft a will deed, and in the presence of notary, the testator and two witnesses must sign the will deed in front of notary. And the important required document for making the notarized will, the identity proof such as Aadhaar card of the testator and the witnesses are necessary. Secondly, make sure that you have valid medical certificate is registered within the 1 week of issuance. There is no law or governing to it in the Indian Succession Act nor any other. It's been defined that you have to make it in within 1 week. But however, the inclusive of recent medical statement or medical certificate help you to demonstrate the testator sound mind the time of making the will, which can be crucial to preventing the future disputes. And the very last, then you have to make sure that you have the notary stamp and the signature. To sum up all this, let's quickly understand in the simple terms. The notarized will is a legally sound document verified by a notary, ensuring that the testator wishes regarding their assets are properly documented and upheld. Now moving forward to understand the much important concept is what the registered will, and let's the decoding details here. What is registered will? A registered will is one which is registered before the sub-registrar office. It's voluntary process, but it holds a significant importance. The importance of registration lies in the ability to provide a strong layer of legal protection to its documented for a will. Registration means that it's almost difficult to challenge the will authenticity as is safely stored and recorded with the government office. Many clients ask to me, if we registered before the sub-register office, it cannot be said to be invalid or it makes impossible to challenge. Let's understand quickly with this question with the help of Honorable Apex Court judgment, where it says that will can't be presumed to be valid because it is registered. It is very paramount to observe and note, even if will is registered before the sub-registrar office, but if it doesn't comply with the legal requirement as per the Indian Succession Act, so it cannot be called as a valid registered will. The complete guide on this topic, the will registration process to register the will. Some of the key steps are: the firstly, the drafting of will, same as like notarization will. Secondly, same documents required for registration of will as like notary will. Identity proof such as Aadhaar cards of the testator and witnesses are necessary. Additionally, you have to make sure that you must have a valid medical certificate. Thirdly, the testator's signature. Once the will is successfully drafted, the testator must sign the deed. If the testator can't sign, like in the case of women, a left thumb impression should be attached. The two independent witnesses should be signed before the sub-registrar office. Fourthly, the payment of fees. After completing the documentation, pay the public data entry fee and the necessary challan fee, which are usually very nominal in nature. And if you are a Maharashtra domicile, you have to visit IGR Maharashtra website, which is the link is given in the description box. The lastly, the submission of all documents. Once the all requirement documents are being successfully completed, so you have to submit before the sub-registrar office, and upon that the registrar verify the identity of the testator and the witnesses. The pertinent note you have to take care, the testator and the two witnesses. Let's do a very quick comparison of notarized will versus registered will. A notarized will, the first point is the verified and stamped by notary public, whereas the registered will is registered with the registrar of assurances. Secondly, provides an extra layer of authenticity in the case of notarized will, and whereas on the other hand, in the registered will provides the stronger legal evidence. Thirdly, the notarized verifies the testator identity and the state of mind, which is not easy and can be challenged in court. Thirdly, in case of notarization process, the notary verifies the testator identity and the state of mind that can be easily challenged in the court. I hope you liked the video and found it informative and useful. Please subscribe to your legal guide for more legal content. Thank you so much.